我一直在思考我要什么样的生活。
对这种山峰活动那种憧憬，
去尝试的人非常非常少，所以我想去看一看。
最后掉到冰裂缝里头。
雪块擦的也非常非常大。
Please, every member submit.
目标永远都是领奖台的第一名。
一定要拿到名次，就是要拿奥运会金牌。
February 13th, 2018. The women's snowboard halfpipe final at the Pyeongchang Olympic Winter Games is underway. 25-year-old Chinese veteran snowboarder Cai Xuetong is waiting for the word to go.
我的终极目标是奥运会金牌。
This was her third time competing in the Olympics.
蔡雪桐是2015年世锦赛冠军获得者，同时她在2017年世锦赛卫冕，成为中国单板滑雪第一个实现世锦赛卫冕的选手。她的期望非常的大，第一个是一个空中飞跃，外转720，正脚外转540，哎呀，蔡雪桐啊，非常的可惜啊。第二轮希望她放松心态。正脚外转900，啊，蔡雪桐又失误了。
Despite 4 years of constant effort, Cai Xuetong was still unable to make her Olympic dream a reality.
平常是我就对自己期望最大的时候，因为自己年龄也好，然后技术也好，觉得都是最合适的时候，但是并没有达到我的预期，所以那种压力压得自己有一点喘不过气。
In the cruel arena of competitive sports, effort does not always translate into results. For Cai Xuetong, frustration and helplessness pushed her away from the arena, and she decided to devote herself to another world.
第3趟我看所有人都走，就剩我自己。你爸在走廊那儿，就是毛衣已经拽到膝盖了，就脸都煞白了。
茫然的时候哈，无助的时候，家里人也知道会有这个事情发生，但是没有说那个，就是说能让他能真实感受他内心世界，说很少。对于家人来说，可能最在意的就是你的身体，就是不要受伤，这是第一个呀。
比赛我不能看，你看他拽了，你说你从电视看的，你又摸不着，你又拽不着，你又帮不上他啥，心疼。平常冬奥会比完了之后，我说彤彤，不干了，退役吧，就可以收了。
这些年，你说你在外面训练干啥呀？一年一年的，和你妈身上都提着了，就怕你出现安全。你看上回胳膊受伤，那多严重啊！事情都不想叫你干了。
没有经验的时候，你可能觉得得到失去很正常；到达一定水平的时候，失去了非常痛苦。
彤彤小时候就穿这双鞋，滑旱地。
这是当年最流行的款式。我小的时候滑这个鞋的时候，他们都羡慕这个轮子轴承好。
94年搬走的，然后96年回来。
23年。哇！就没有这双旱冰鞋的话，可能就不会和体育有瓜葛。能被单板滑雪选上的话，我还是挺幸运的。
In 2003, Cai Xuetong was spotted by a coach who invited her to join the ski team at Harbin Amateur Sports School, but her parents were against this idea.
因为我爱人我俩文凭都不是太高，没有那么高文凭，就是说你就用的时候很难。我就希望他能好好学习，考大学呀。那时候就说学业有成是我最大的梦想。
我要从事的这个事业我比较喜欢，我妈他们看到了我这个决心，
我就给他保留了1年的学籍。在这1年当中，你要是有成绩的话呢，你就继续；如果要是没有成绩的话呢，回来还继续上学。
看看咱们的母校有什么变化？
感觉这个台子好像多了，比我上次来的
3个体操台，一开始真的不同意，
对，
后来嫌别耽误人家。
其实也正好，如果要是早同意了，可能练不了这个单板滑雪，可能就练其他项目。
走好自己的人生之路，坚持，持之以恒，
对，
最后取得成功。变化太大了，成熟稳重了，像个大姑娘了。
Cai Xuetong went against her parents' will and joined the Harbin Junior sports team at the age of 10. But she never expected all the setbacks that would await her in life.
我进专业队之前没有接触过滑雪，我说自己就属于这种一张白纸，教练给予什么我就能学到什么。04年开始练的，06年的那个冬天3月份的时候，我们有一个全国赛，然后就拿了一个第3名，然后就进入国家队了。
In 2006, Cai Xuetong joined the national snowboarding team. She specialized in half-pipe snowboarding and later officially began her dream journey of competing for her country.
就只有去体育队了，这个目标更明确了，我就是要拿那个奥运会金牌。
Snowboarding and half-pipe snowboarding date back to the 1960s. Contestants did spins and leaps with a snowboard in the long half-pipe, with judges grading them based on the height, degree of difficulty, and effect. When Cai Xuetong began training in this event, she was basically a pioneer for China. In Vancouver 2010, after training for 6 years, Cai Xuetong finally made it to the Winter Olympics. It was the first of her many career highlights.
09年才打世界杯，然后10年就能参加冬奥会，我就感觉小时候的梦想就成真了似的。但是一进去那场面确实太大了，害怕。
Although she didn't make it to the final, for Cai Xuetong's family, simply competing in the top-class international sport event was a great honor.
在爷那时候看着奖牌喜欢，看着谁都给谁看这我孙女得的奖牌。
他们太年轻了就去世了，
心里酸酸的。
对。
每次回来都会去看他，我爷就是视我为骄傲这种的，哎，就说哎，大宝孩儿这次你就为国争光了，怎么样？对。
爷爷奶奶过年了，保咱们一家平平安安、顺顺利利，身体健康。
保头都在外面都平平安安的。
Cai Xuetong's participation in the Vancouver Olympics made her mother understand her dreams and ambitions.
09年办的这个，我买这展物的时候就为了放他的奖牌。世界冠军是21个，我记得最清楚，但第2、第3加在一起应该有40多个。就在他有7、8个的时候那时候我就在想，你现在就不能拽着他后腿，我不想给他那么大压力，但他自己的目标很坚定。
一定要相信自己，唐总啊！加油
This is Cai Xuetong, 18 years of age out of Beijing, China.
After Vancouver 2010, Cai Xuetong had built her confidence through taking part in major events. Prior to Sochi Olympics, she won several gold medals in the halfpipe events of the Snowboard World Cup.
世锦赛那时候我爱人在家嘛，回放的时候看那个升国旗，哎，我俩都掉眼泪了。 心里头那种酸酸的感觉，心姑娘得付出多少能拿到这块奖牌。
Snowboarding is an extreme sport in which players must constantly push their own limits against top international rivals. Any error could result in severe injury.
12年的时候，右臂的肱骨断了。
等我看到的时候，这衣服绞掉了，就剩个没有袖子，完了穿着这一半回来。那心要碎了。
The daughter's pain was felt in the mother's heart. This injury was also an omen for Cai Xuetong.
面对自己恐惧的东西的时候，大难的动作不敢做，就是你觉得自己做不到，做什么都做不好。
The spins and leaps which she once enjoyed became her biggest source of fear. Sochi 2014 was the second Olympic Winter Games of Cai Xuetong's career. Despite her experience, she was still unable to get rid of her fears.
14年的索契，自己的状态就一直害怕。
Despite this, at Sochi, Cai Xuetong put the shadows of the past behind her and performed well, unexpectedly finishing 6th in the competition. After that, she gradually regained her courage.
This just became a U.S. Open half-pipe final. It is beautiful outside, and Xuetong Cai starting things off with a big air to fakie.
通过比赛一场一场打下来，积累信心才突破。
China's Cai Xuetong was crowned with the world champion title in the ladies event.
After the Sochi Olympics, Cai Xuetong became a flag bearer for Chinese snowboarding. She claimed the title twice at the World Championship and even claimed a podium position in the X Games, a top-tier professional competitive sports event.
从索契到平昌，15、16、17年嘛，整个赛季发挥的都特别好，基本上每一站都是奖台。我觉得就平昌冬奥会的那个奖台离我很近，觉得自己一定可以拿那块奖牌。
At Pyeongchang 2018, errors in 2 successive rounds put Cai Xuetong out of medal contention. Eventually, her teammate, Liu Jiayu, claimed the silver medal, which meant the national flag would rise above the half-pipe snowboarding venue for the first time at the Olympic Winter Games.
我就告诉自己，如果说我说不做了，我就真的不做了，就是退役了。
But for an athlete, there is no passion without competition.
10周岁，他走的时候，他摆到他的书桌上，我打扫卫生的时候看见，他说这什么玩意儿，整个泥饼子搁这儿呢，我一拿起来一看，这点写的。目标是追求一个体育最高的境界，就因为这块泥饼才让他去练滑雪。
Cai Xuetong had been unable to fulfill her dream, but the dream still burned in her heart. She decided to start again and continue pursuing her goals.
妈，我走了。
But the mother still cannot bear to watch her daughter leave. Cai Xuetong decides to prepare again, this time with the aim of competing in Beijing 2022.
如果你要有好的那种体能保持的话，可以在雪上花很长时间，你可能感觉不会累。
So should we just keep doing the backside? So like if that were working better and it's still holding up at the moment, maybe try to find a hit on the
backside wall.
I think I'll just do a couple more run. I'll do the last hit back straight.
Yeah, but that sounds good. And then you can get the feeling also, like if you find a good hit from the backside wall.
飞起来的时候，你就是觉得整个山都是你的，特别享受那种释放自己的那种感觉。
Aspen is a top-class ski resort, a paradise for extreme snowboarding tournaments, and the place where Cai Xuetong won multiple medals.
因为大部分比赛都在那个科罗拉多州，特别熟悉，所以那种回家的感觉。
时间有点短。就昨天晚上时差应该是过的，睡了挺多。
到冬天赛季了，特别忙，1周或者10天，可能就换一个地方要比赛。 旅途劳顿这种是，感觉自己越来越吃不消了。
每次坐10个多小时飞机的时候，感觉屁股都麻。
The Winter X Games 2019 were held in Aspen, and only the world's top contestants were invited. Cai Xuetong was the first Chinese contestant to get an invitation, bagging 1 silver and 2 bronze medals in the 6 times she took part. This time, returning to the familiar arena to represent China, she was aiming for gold. Cai Xuetong hoped that Aspen would be where she could realize her dream of topping the podium.
2020庚子鼠年，我们来了。
New Year's Eve is a time of family reunion. Cai Xuetong was on her own in a foreign country, but had become used to solitude a long time ago.
新年快乐呀！
吓得屋里戴啥口罩呢？嗨，嗨。
今天休息，然后明天晚上是9、10点钟嘛比赛。
She landed that double crippler. We've seen it in other competitions. Excuse me. Will we see it here at X Games?
We'll have to wait and see who is dropping into this 22-foot super pipe. Well, there's a good list of all the names.
To win the champion's title and outdo all the top contestants, Cai Xuetong decides to start with a stunt, the frontside 900.
Xuetong Cai, our bronze medalist last year. She's got 3 X Games medals. This is her 7th appearance.
Frontside 900 out the gates.
But wouldn't a gold look nice with that collection curve?
How can Xuetong shine here? She needs amplitude, and that 900 is her undoing yet again.
The third round begins.
Snowboard super pipe final.
Backside 900 in a very high-risk situation. Backside air to cap things off.
The other contestants have finished their runs. Does Cai Xuetong still have a chance of winning? At the end of this round, Cai Xuetong was only 4th in the ranking. To claim a place on the podium, she decides to add a backside 900.
Of the women's snowboard super pipe final.
这次我一定要成功。
How about Xuetong Cai? She's sitting in fourth. This is her last chance to give the judges something to convince them. Oh! And Xuetong going down very hard, but we hope she's okay.
绝死我了！
Much better front nine, much bigger backside air. Cancel out.
哎呦我去！我今天感觉真的老难受了，太难受了。
I guess sometimes we have bad days. She's a great person and great athlete, and improving all the time. Wants to improve. So like we haven't seen the best Xuetong Cai yet in forwarders. Hopefully in the Beijing 2022, we see the best out of her.
对于我来说，它就是一场比赛，你只有战胜自己了，心态放平，才能把自己发挥到最好。
Despite failing so many times, Cai Xuetong never gives up. A few days later, the 2020 FIS Snowboard Halfpipe World Cup event and US Open begin. Cai goals, and Beijing 2022 could be a highlight in her life as a world champion.
欢迎彤彤回家，来，
谢谢。
这次在北京奥运会是4头元老，
从小将干成老将了。
当时我们在院里滑旱冰，那时候小女孩没有练，对，没有，我们这样玩跑，这样玩骑，这两板可以。但是嫂子说什么也不让。
一开始不了解我的人都说，他妈妈真狠心，给孩子送到那个地方去训练去。
这回没人说了，
这回没人说，这回现在大伙都改变，又一个话题，说得亏你家孩子走这一步，谢谢你大姐。